We bought this very old, classy motorhome and are about to take the adventure of a lifetime. First things first, gotta get this thing loaded with all of our food. I packed tons of freeze-dried food to feed us on this trip, and you know, all the other millions of essentials. Let's go. The freeze-dried family is officially off on our huge RV motorhome trip across not one but 2 countries. We're gonna take you guys along for the journey. We packed a lot of freeze-dried food to have for our meals while we are on this trip, and I will show you how I prepare those for our family. We got the redheads in the back. We got Mr. Freeze-Dried Nate driving. We are gonna be traveling through Arizona, Utah, Idaho, Wyoming, Montana, Canada, all the way to Alaska. It's gonna be quite the journey, and we're super excited. Here's our beautiful Arizona sunrise coming in over there. It's about 5:30 in the morning, so I am going to sign off for a few minutes and show you where we end up on day 1. First stop in Cameroon, Arizona, which is about 25 miles from Grand Canyon National Park. We are not visiting Grand Canyon on this trip, but we are going to stop and check out the souvenir shop.
I'm look at his blade. I'm look at his blade.
That's cool. Okay, we did find something that we have to buy that's an Arizona staple.
Is that a real scorpion?
Scorpion suckers. And don't you think we need to put them in the freeze dryer? I think so. What do you think? So we are somewhere where it says we can see some dinosaur tracks. So let's go see if we can find them.
Put eggs on this side.
Oh, they got eggs on this side, she said.
Look at this gem thing. Wait, what?
Oh, cool. You can't take that though, because that belongs here.
What, does that have gems in it?
Pretty cool.
Why can't we take
We got caught in the craziest dust storm. The winds were insane. Dust was everywhere. There was some rain and lightning, but we got through it. We are almost to Moab, Utah, which is our first stop for the day, but we are stopping at this awesome arch. It is called Wilson Arch. It's just a lookout off the highway. It is absolutely gorgeous. Here's the rig. Let's go check it out. We're gonna try to make it to the top. We'll see you up there. Oh, we made it to the top. It is so cool.
You guys like a family photo?
Sure. Lincoln, come back. So my husband lived in Hong Kong for 2 years, way back in the day, and he met some people who are from Hong Kong, and they were completely shocked when he started speaking Cantonese to them. So you just never know where you're gonna find people who speak your native language. They were so excited, and so now they're chatting, and we're probably gonna be stuck here for quite some time. But it's getting hot. A little dicey getting down the mountain, but I think we all did it in one piece. We are about 15 minutes from our final destination, and we are gonna have our campsite for the evening, so we will check in with you then. We made it to our campsite and I am getting ready to make us some dinner. We are gonna have tacos tonight. So I am doing our beef taco, freeze-dried taco meat. All I am going to do is pour it into my pot, cover it with water till it seems like it's enough to be absorbed. Wow, you didn't just see that. I'm gonna heat it up until it's warm and then throw it in some tortillas and boom, we got some tacos. This literally looks perfect. I'm just gonna dish it up into some taco shells and dinner is served. Boys, how was your taco?
Good.
Yeah, and
So good.
It was raining.
2 thumbs up.
It rained
I would show you 2 if I had 2 hands.
When you have the,
Perfect, easy, fresh meal.
when you have
Love the freeze dryer.
when you have
The next day we decided to drive into Arches National Park. Because we have a 4th grader, we got a free year-long national park pass.
We made it to Arches National Park. We are here at Balanced Rock to check it out. No!
Ahoy is there.
Got the wild crew in tow.
I was hoping there'd be a bit.
Here's how delicate Arch looks.
Then there's the real one.
The real one's up there. It is day 3. We are now in, I think, Montana, in West Yellowstone at the Grizzly and Wolf Discovery Center. We're gonna go check it out with the kids. We have a gorgeous day today.
Since we were so close, we decided we had to drive into Yellowstone for at least a few hours.
Parking is extremely difficult in a big RV in Yellowstone, which is, I mean, what we expected. But we found a pullout and we are headed up towards the geyser up there. So super cool to see. We have another hour before it blows and we can't be too late to our next campsite. So unfortunately, we're not gonna see Old Faithful go, but there it is again. It's also raining. So there's that. So we will sign off. See you at our next campsite. I do want to shout out one of my subscribers, Mr. E, who him and many of others were worried about me checking my freeze-dried food in my luggage, but I am proud to say my freeze-dried food made the journey just fine, which I'm so grateful for. I decided to just take the risk and see what would happen. But look, the freeze-dried food survived. So happy about that. The freeze-dried meal number 2 of our road trip is our oatmeal for breakfast today. So I've got my freeze-dried oatmeal here split in between my 2 bowls for my husband and I. I am just waiting for our water to finish heating up, and then I'm gonna pour the water on top of my bowls, let it sit for about 5 minutes, and we've got delicious oatmeal. And this, if you remember, or if you weren't here, I added protein powder and Greek yogurt to this to add lots of protein to this oatmeal. I really like adding extra protein in my breakfast meals, so there you have it. My daughter is filming me, so Sorry if the camera is shaky and wacky, but she's doing her best. Okay, my water is hot, so I'm gonna be pouring it into my oatmeal bowls. And I'm just gonna kinda guesstimate how much I need.
Yes.
I've spilled a little. I'm starting with a little, and then I will add more if needed. Cut. I'm outside to avoid the children because they decided to go back in the camper and they are loud, but here is where we are set up. I will tell you that this drive through Montana has been the most beautiful part of the drive so far. If it's a preview of what we're about to see in Canada and on the Alcan all the way through the Yukon, I'm loving this drive. It's been so beautiful. The kids have been doing great in the RV. They're having a ball. Here is the oatmeal. Looks exactly like perfect oatmeal. I don't know where my husband went. He's out chatting, I think, with a fellow camper. I'm not gonna wait for him to eat, so let's test this out. Ooh. This is so good. In my oatmeal video, I think I taste tested the pina colada and the berries and cream. I did not try the apple cinnamon. This might be my new favorite, which I'm a little surprised by. This is good. Headed to a cavern tour. It is called Lewis and Clark Caverns, I guess. So if they allow filming in there, I will take some footage so we can show it here. Otherwise, we are headed to the Canada border after our cabin tour. So wish us luck. I will catch you all. Freeze-dried meal number 3 is going to be our Sloppy Joe mix. I'm gonna make this up while we are fueling up some gas right now. So we are pulled over doing that. We're gonna make this up because we are still about an hour or so away from the Canadian border, but kiddos are hungry. Let's make this up. Since I'm trying to move fast, I'm not gonna film me actually cooking it. All I'm gonna do is throw the mix into a pan, pour water over it, heat it up, stick it on a bun, boom. You got yourself a Sloppy Joe that was homemade. We're pulling into the Canadian border checkpoint. This is what it looks like. It does not look too busy, so that's a good thing. It's about 7:15 in the evening. We are leaving Montana. Made it through the Canada border. There was only 2 cars in front of us in line. We waited about 5-10 minutes or so. The Border Patrol agent just asks basic questions like if you're carrying weapons, if you're carrying any cannabis. They asked us where we were headed, where we came from. What else? Is there anything else? How many people were on board? We gave the officer our passports. We did get passports for all 3 of our kids. With land crossings, you can cross with just a birth certificate, I believe, for children. But we wanted passports anyway, so if we have any future travel, we'll be able to do that. But the border process was very easy, very quick, nice officer, went great. We are entering the Banff area. We're gonna go on the Icefields Parkway up through Jasper National Park. It's already looking super gorgeous. I got some wild, obnoxious kids behind me, but you know, it's gorgeous out here. Prairie dog. Say hello.
You know, there's 2 over there.
3, Bria.
There's 3?
Yeah.
Oh, there is.
It's getting a little windy and sprinkly. Hoping it passes and doesn't pour on us while we're out here, but look how cool those bridges are. It's gorgeous. So we are on the Icefields Parkway, which is gorgeous drive headed up to Jasper National Park. We are at Herbert Lake and it is just absolutely gorgeous. These crystal clear waters.
Can I pee in the water? No.
Oh wow. Children.
No wonder. It's cold, Dad.
You just gotta tough it out sometimes.
I'm feeling very proud of myself because I packed all of us raincoats and it came in handy right now because we just got hit by a big downpour. We are headed to another glacier, but look, we've got a break in the weather, so yay. Oh, it is, that's cute. It's crazy that we got snow on the ground and it is early June. I was not expecting this place to be so gorgeous.
Mom, watch my foot. Watch this ride.
It was worth the short hike over here, that's for sure.
I can see it.
Do you see it, Wes? Hi, bear. Are you looking for food? It's a little windy, but we are now at the Columbia ice field and we are looking at the Bussin Glacier, which is right here. It's amazing. The weather behind us at the glacier is looking a little sketchy, but that was super cool to see. There is also a nice hotel right here called Glacier View, I think, where you can stay and they can take you on trips to go walk on the glacier. There's also this cool like glacier walk thing that you can do. Just if you ever decide to visit here, that's an option. But a nice, cool place to stay at. Oh, my eyes are watering like crazy from the wind. Very windy.
The next day, we made it to Dawson Creek, the official start of the Alcan. And I took a shot at driving the RV. I left most of the driving to Nate, but it was nice to know that I could drive it if I, had to.
There's a black bear. Hi! Well, we are stopping at Tetsa River Campground because they are known to have amazing cinnamon rolls here at their lodge. Let's go try them out. It is so cute. Well, the cinnamon rolls have been secured. How is it?
It's good.
How is it, boys?
I need to take a taste.
It's really good.
Watch how I do it. I kind of unravel it and then I just lift it and eat it.
I have my own ways to.
Okay, definitely stop at Tetsa River Campground, I think is what it's called. Amazing cinnamon rolls. Perfect treat along your Alcan drive, for sure. Got another bear. All right, wave bye to bear. Bye.
Carefully with the baby. Cowboy with baby.
Aw.
You're okay. You're okay.
Dee Dee. So today we made the drive from Dawson Creek all the way to Laird Hot Springs. We are at an RV campground that is across the street from where the hot springs are. They said it's about a 15-minute walk down there, so we are gonna head out because the weather is actually really nice right now and it's about 6:30 at night. Hot springs are open till 10, so let's go check it out. On the drive from Dawson Creek to here, we saw about 8 black bears. We saw a caribou and a baby caribou, a mama moose, a baby moose. We saw a stone sheep, and oh boy. Okay, as I was walking, we almost walked into an electric fence. to protect people from the bears. But as we were pulling into our campground, we saw some buffalo in the distance hanging out on the side of the road. The only animal we have not seen that we want to see is a brown bear. So we have to stick around to the end of the video to see if we come across a brown bear on the rest of our trip. We are about to hit the Yukon tomorrow. Maybe we will see one there. We are leaving the hot springs. I think we all can definitely say that if you are passing through, this is a must-see. You need to stop here. You can either camp here or you could just stop by, pay a daily use fee. It was like $5 an adult, I think. And you can come enjoy the hot spring. It was amazing.
Big dog.
We got baby ducks and we got a moose back there. I don't know if you can see it.
Where's the moose? Way back there.
The camera's not gonna pick it up, but straight down there, there's 2 buffalo on that side and then a bunch sleeping in the grass over there. We have hit the jackpot on animal sightings this trip, mostly this day. Back from the hot springs and I am working on our next freeze-dried meal. I have freeze-dried meat pasta sauce. So all I am going to do, boil up some noodles, and then I'm going to rehydrate the pasta sauce just with some hot water. And you got yourself a nice spaghetti style meal. Super fast, no cooking required besides boiling the noodles, which is awesome. So once I poured my meat sauce into the noodles, it looked like it needed a little bit more water. So I just added a little bit of water on the top. But everything is ready. We are gonna dish it up and give it a try. Sorry, the lighting is terrible in here. Okay, here is my dish of pasta. Let's give it a try. I just sprinkled some cheese on top of it because who doesn't love cheese?
Mom, tell me I can.
The sauce tastes like I just made it. This was great. Another freeze-dried meal success. Oh, look it, they just got up to leave. We made it to Watson Lake, which is officially in the Yukon, and you have to stop at the sign forest in Watson Lake. You can bring a sign and hang it on one of the posts. We don't have a sign to add, which was a fail on my part because it would have been fun to put a Freeze Dry Society sign up here on the walls, but this is really cool. Well, I can hear the waterfall. We are at Rancheria Waterfall, somewhere between Watson Lake and Teslin. Who's jumping in?
That water's polluted, no way.
Is that polluted?
Like
What are they
green.
polluted with? That's just mud.
No, it's green. That's
It's not
muddy.
pollution, it's mud. This was an awesome little stop. Good place to stretch your legs and see some beautiful views. So it's a hot mess express up in this RV right now, but I am making my next freeze-dried dinner for my family tonight. Well, my husband, myself, and my Wesley are just gonna eat this. My other two are just like, have aversions to vegetables for some reason, certain ones. So this is beef egg roll in a bowl. I pre-made this. Can you zoom in on this, Lincoln? Watch your fingers.
I just
It is all freeze-dried. It's got beef, some Chinese like types of spices and some veggies. I'm just gonna put this in, Lincoln, your fingers. I will take over the filming. I'm gonna put this in my pan right here, which I've already used to fry up the kids' food. I'm just using the same pan because we're gonna use the same teriyaki sauce. I have way too much more than what we will eat tonight, so I'm just gonna pour in what I think we will use. I'm gonna add water to it, warm it up, and then serve it over rice with some teriyaki sauce. You've got yourself a delicious dinner. We are ready to try the egg roll in a bowl. I just put the meat mixture on top of rice. I cooked rice in a rice cooker, but let's give it a try. It's pretty hot still. Definitely good. Love it. Hopefully Nate likes it too. And Wesley. How is it, Wes?
Yummy.
Yummy. Okay. We're gonna eat. We will catch you later. I think I have one more freeze-dried meal to share with you guys. We are coming upon the Alaska-Canada border. Wasn't quite sure we would make it on that last drive from Destruction Bay up to Beaver Creek. I mean, the road was crazy. Just tons of frost heaves, potholes, road repairs that literally I thought this RV was gonna rattle into a million pieces. But we made it through, and we'll see how long it takes to get home. We still are probably gonna camp one more night and get home tomorrow. We will find out, but here we go. Let's go back into the US of A.
30 kilometers.
Oh, in 30 kilometers. We're a little early. This is the Canada checkpoint. I will say our time in Canada was amazing. It is some of the most beautiful landscape and scenery that I have ever seen. We saw so many animals. Everyone was so nice and kind and friendly here. Definitely had a good time in Canada. My first time in this country. It was great. Got a moose crossing.
That's a funny moose. Come here, moose. I like
Well, there's our house. We made it home. We had planned on camping one more night and then driving home tomorrow, but we were so close and we were itching to sleep in our own beds. So we pulled a late night and made it. It is 10:45 in the evening and this is how bright it is outside. We're kind of catching a sunset over there. But we made it. I did have one more freeze-dried meal ready to go that we didn't use yet, so I'll save it for our next camping trip. That was my freeze-dried taco soup. But we had an amazing time. We traveled 3,901 miles from Arizona to Anchorage, Alaska. We saw so many awesome animals. We saw 2 brown bears when before I was worried we weren't gonna see any. We saw 2, and just now, like a half a mile away from our house, we saw a mama moose and a baby moose. So Alaska life is fun. The adventure was awesome. I think that's everything. We're gonna go inside and go to bed because we are all uber exhausted right now. So thank you so much for following along. Don't forget to subscribe so you can catch up on all of my freeze-drying adventures. See you in the next video. Bye.